Hey, what's up, Soul Fam? It's your boy Sam Star, and I am doing a Soul Tower reading for the week. Um, so yeah, this week seems to be like very interesting. But let's get into it. So I already pulled the cards for Monday and Tuesday. We got the double card. For Wednesday and Thursday, we got the universe, and for Friday and Saturday, we got the Ace of Swords. So for Monday and Tuesday, we got the double card. So at the beginning of the week, it's going to feel like we are facing deep-seated fears. We may be tested heavily with emotions and mental fears that arise to keep us bound and stuck to corrupt habits, misleading thoughts, overcritical judgment of ourselves, and not creating the room for growth or change. But this is going to actually signals a big time for spiritual maturity and growth as we're going to begin to rise out this darkness into our own light, into our own truth, and stepping into like authority and authenticity and allow our true potential and wisdom to be seen. So if we've been hiding, and it's been winter time, I think a little everybody's been hibernated. It's been like a deep reflection time, and we've been going through a lot. And now it's like it's time to kind of like unravel. We reach that caterpillar, in the cocoon. It's like now we are coming to like the butterfly stage. So, in the double card and using the Dolph deck, it's the goat. But the goat has a third eye. So it's kind of like it's teaching us to trust our intuition and to use our inner guidance. And it also hints at not being led down paths of delusion or illusions that might keep us stuck in fear. Because when the third eye chakra is blocked, we're not seeing clearly. It's Pisces energy. We can be delusional. We can get stuck in illusions and not be as practical as we should be or unrealistic. So you want to negate any of that because we don't want to be going down the wrong path. We want to be in self delusion. We want to be practical and realistic and where we're going. So, as this is showing up in our lives, this energy of moving forward, having this breakthrough, it's actually asking us to use the wisdom we gained from, this like past 3 years, last 9 months, maybe even the beginning of the winter time or whatever season. It's asking us to use the wisdom we gained and trusting our inner knowing to begin moving from this stagnant and stuck place of old patterns, start not bringing growth and just dimming our light, like out of fear. We just, coming out because of fear, because of doubt, because of, you know, what other people might think, what other people might say to us. But as we move more into like Tuesday, I feel like tomorrow, because energy is going to be a little bit, it's not going to feel as heavy. It's not going to feel as, right now, you can feel like very deep, everything's coming up to a subconscious. You need to take the time to relax, meditate, see what's really coming up and actually address it and work with it. So going to Tuesday, I feel like meditation, grounding, and focusing on goals that you really want to accomplish is great for momentum. Like understand the fears, understand the blocks, and then truly creating that intentional action to overcome them. That's going to bring the momentum we need. And even if it's like a small step, slow gains are better than none. This is about overcoming stagnancy by working through it. You know what I mean? By owning it, by truly facing it and taking it step by step. So as we get into like Wednesday and Thursday, we have the universe card. So Wednesday universe, bring the universe is also the world card. It's the last major arcana in the deck. So this signals a sense of completion, a cycle is being fulfilled, and we are definitely in a moment uh, embracing like a new journey. So this is a time where we're going to be reimagining ourselves and reimagining what we can build and bringing something new into the world. Um, Even if it's like a personal project or a way of life or just how we are showing up, it's going to be something new. It's a new structure. We have been dissolving a lot, and now we're recreating ourselves. Um, there's a black and yellow snake on this card, so I feel like it's more than just shedding the old. It's about embracing confidence, embracing strength, embracing courage, even in the dark times. So both the devil card and the universe card, the world, is ruled by Saturn. So it's not surprising that we are going through like these deep physical and structural changes because Saturn represents Earth, the physical structures, organizations, work, jobs, careers, um, health, our bodies, uh, how we work, our discipline. Discipline is gonna be a very strong one because you're gonna need discipline to get through this and push forward. To create change. Change comes from discipline, and then so the world around us is changing. So as we are raising our vibrations, we are actually raising the vibrational frequency to match incoming energy that's coming in, which is needed. We're moving out of this dense fear state into like a more flowing energy that supports creativity and conscious creation or like conscious co-creation. There's also green in the card, which signifies like the heart chakra. So it's gonna it reminds us to tap in and let go of like rigid expectations about how things should happen, could happen. It's letting go of anything about ourselves that's not allowing us to express ourselves freely as well. This energy is actually it suggests we not get stuck in old ways of thinking. Um, and yeah, not get stuck in old ways of thinking how we should work. As things shifts, the rules are changing, things around us is changing. We're moving to like a new era. So with new structures comes new systems. So that goes back into redefining who we are and how we're gonna move in this new system or this infrastructure that we're creating for ourselves. And it actually be easier to move in this new energy than we expect. Like it seems hard, it's gonna seem hard to, it's a breakthrough or something new, but it's not gonna be once you get the flow, it's gonna be a flow. Um, So there is something about like new structures and a way of life emerging in the world, and we need to be in this frequency to hold it, grounded, and to bring it to existence. So that's why we need to match the frequency because we are bringing it in, we're grounding it, and we're reversing it into the world, and that's where we need to be at. So we are being asked to be in a high version of ourselves, so we can help bridge the new from the old. So light workers, star seeds, this is the time where age of Aquarius we bridging into the new world. This is where we activate, you know. Um, Last call for Friday and Saturday, we have the Ace of Swords. So we have a lot of clarity, even from the devil to the universe, two very strong Saturn cards, which tells me that there's a lot of life lessons that we are going through, a lot of wisdom we're gaining that we've been reflecting on. And the Ace of Swords comes us to clarity. In this sword, like the clouds are spreading out. There's a crown on the top of the sword, you know what I mean? High knowledge, higher power, higher self stepping in and bringing clarity. It's removing the fog, it's removing the confusion, it dissipates everything that's been um, keeping us from seeing things clearly. So we're gonna have a better idea of what our goals are, what we want, how we want to do it, like more naturally. What I Yeah, sorry, I got cut off. But I was saying, yeah, it's gonna become more naturally, And paired with like the universe and the devil, uh, Saturn energy is very strong. Um, so there's a lot of life lessons and what we and things that we are learning. Structure that's like health, work, careers, how we are working, how we getting things done, how we creating structure, how we grounding. All that's going to be kind of like different, but we're going to have a clear idea on how to get things done. With this Ace of Swords, how to create the new structure, how to create new goals, how to build strategies around this new way of living that's going to align ourselves with our vision of the future of what we want and how we're going to take it there. Um, so take notes of like insights that come through from the higher self, like this random ideas. Um, we want to organize our thoughts and act on them with intention. And self-expression is really strong here as well. So we could be building our confidence and strengthening the art of expressing ourselves and voicing our ideas, voicing our opinions, and whether that's through like creative writing or the quiet person becoming more talkative. This is a kind of like a be seen card in this moment. So share your ideas, your vision for the future, and connect with like-minded individuals and people. Um, so yeah, that's the energy for the week. I hope you find it valuable. And until next time, peace.